Where does great leadership start? Well, the answer is really easy to answer, and that is with you. So, how do you grow your own personal leadership so that you can be the best leader that you can be so you can grow in your career? Up next. Welcome back to On the Level Leadership, and my name is Tammy, and I'm your leadership and career growth coach. I'm here to help you be the best leader you can be so you can grow in your career. And as we get started in this video today, I just wanted to encourage you to take a look at the link below. There's a leadership self-assessment questionnaire that I've developed. It's based on research that already exists and programming that already exists out there, and I've collated it into one assessment for you to do, and it helps you get a good sense of where you sit in the leadership behaviors that are identified as being positive for yourself, but also for, more importantly, for your organization. So if this is something you're interested in, it is absolutely free. Just click on the link below and do the self-assessment. And there are some tips and tricks at the end of that assessment on how to improve yourself going forward. Now, with that out of the way, let's get started. How do you develop your personal leadership? The first thing I learned in my Row Roads program when I did my MA leadership was, and the entire first year, in fact, was really focused on personal leadership. And obviously, I'm not going to do a whole year's worth of content in one video, but really it comes down to a few salient pieces that you really need to hone in on if you want to improve how you lead and how you show up as a leader. The first thing is you need to be open to feedback. This is really important. If you take everything personally and you're not willing to grow, you are not going to grow as a leader. It's as simple as that. So being open to feedback is really about getting an understanding from those around us on how we show up as leaders and as people, as individuals. How we react, how we respond, what our triggers are, what our barriers are, what our boundaries and mindset issues are, but also what are our good things? What are our strengths? What do we bring to the table? What are the talents? What are the things that people, when they look at you, they go, wow, I wish I was like that person in this way. So really it's about getting clear on who you are as a person, being open to feedback so that you can hear the stories from other people about how you show up and how you're impacting those around you. The second thing you're going to need to do is take action. So what this means is that leaders are always learning, or leaders are learners. So really it's about looking at how you can broaden your skills or open your awareness even further. Is there a course that you can take, or is there a mentor that you can really get into a solid relationship with to help you grow as a leader? Sometimes just joining a program like the MA Leadership from Row Roads, which I'm going to put their program link down below. If this is something you're interested in, I recommend it. It's an awesome program. But essentially, if you want to start making improvements on how you lead, the first thing you need to do, besides being open to feedback, is starting to take action on what you're hearing so that you can start making improvements. The third thing you need to consider is being open to opportunity, because every day is a fresh start. So I saw this really funny TikTok the other day that was basically like, if you've had a really shitty day, F it, screw it, just forget it. Just crawl under a blanket, start over tomorrow. And the whole video snippet was really about that, which was really just like, some days you just got to throw them in the can and just forget about it and move on the next day. When you're a great leader, you can honor and recognize that, today was a really shitty day. It's fine. What did I learn from today? And how am I going to use this as an opportunity for learning and improving the way I show up tomorrow, or how the team improves its dynamic or its performance tomorrow? So be open to opportunity, because every single day gives you a new opportunity to do better things. The fourth, which is almost the most important really, is practice reflection. Every leader, from CEO Gary Vee to John Assaraf to presidents of the United States, they all do one thing in common, and that is reflect. They practice reflection. It's really important that you might hear stuff from people. That's one piece of data. But the real data comes from inside, and it's about practicing personal reflection on a daily basis. How did I show up today? Do I feel good about that? Where could I continue to improve my attitude or my mindset or my skill set? And what are some strategies I could use? Or where do I seek assistance or get input, further input? So really it's about practicing reflection. And in that reflective moment, I want you to also reflect and think about moments of gratitude. It's like a subset of this one, is be gracious for the opportunity to learn that day. Something may have gone really, really horrible at work. That's okay. Look at it for what it is, gather the facts, learn from it, reflect on it, and then come up with an action plan for yourself for the next day on how you're going to show up differently. Or maybe there's some reparations you need to take, or maybe there's some leadership decisions you're going to have to make the next day that are not going to be easy but necessary. Really reflect on that and then what you need to help you get there. And finally, the other piece of this pie is finding a mentor or a coach. Probably in most videos on this channel, you're going to find me say, get a mentor or a coach. So here's the thing. I'm not here to sell you squat. I really don't care if you never contact me. Here's the reality is that for you to grow as a leader, for you to grow as a person in your organization, it is imperative that you find a mentor, someone who's a few steps ahead of you, who can provide direction and advice on where to go next based on the career path that you want to take. So hopefully your mentor is in the career path that you're looking to achieve. And a coach can help reflect back what they're hearing from you. They can help challenge your mindset. They can help you overcome leadership challenges and obstacles. They can help you brainstorm ideas on how to show up or how to do things differently. They can also mentor you to a certain degree. Pure coaching is really about teasing out what is already in you to be a great leader, but they can also mentor you, especially if you're stuck or if your mindset is really kind of hammered into one location. They can help tease that out and untangle the mess that is our human psyche sometimes. So the importance of a mentor or coach is clear. If you do the research on this, you will find that the most successful people on the planet all have coaches. John Asraf has a coach. Rory Vaden has coaches. Like we all, Oprah Winfrey's had coaches. I have coaches. Everyone who's successful has a coach or a coach relationship with somebody in that domain to help them get to the next level, because we all have our upper limits. We all have our barriers, our mindset challenges, and having someone there to help push you will help you get to the next level. So that's it, folks. It's as simple as that. Personal leadership starts with you. And you can do it in these 5 easy steps. If you have any challenges and you want to talk to a coach about how to do these things, I can certainly help you there. There are links down below where we can have a conversation on how I might be able to help you. And if you like this content, make sure you subscribe, because I am here every single week on YouTube. And if you're listening via podcast, make sure you follow this podcast, because again, I'm here every single week with leadership and career related content so that you can be the best leader you can be. You can grow in your career. It's been a slice, folks. See you next week. Until then, stay safe.